Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the AEW Rampage review for the 17th of December, 2021, 1921. Not quite. Sorry, folks. Anyway, this is probably the worst Rampage that I've seen, but it's because I have a true disdain for multi-person matches, and there's two of them on the show. There's really nothing on the show that has to be seen, at least from my estimation. But we open up with Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, Trent Beretta, and Rocky Romero, with Wheeler Yuta defeating the Young Bucks, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish with Brandon Cutler 13-26. I mean, I guess you could say it's good that they're putting wrestling on the show, but I mean, this is just, it's ridiculous to have multi-person matches just to get people on the show. Confirmed for Dynamite on Wednesday also is the TBS title tournament match semifinal. Ruby Soho, Nyla Rose, Chuck Taylor, and Matt Jackson start out. Taylor nails a standing sliced bread for near fall. Romero gets tagged and Matt gets nailed with a stand-up Rana. Matt then quickly tags into Bobby Fish. Tags are made to both Orange Cassidy and Adam Cole. And then Cole thinks better of that, tags out to Nick Jackson instead. So we're tagging around in a corner, and then decent enough exchange. Top rope walk, tightrope type spots, ending with the heels running in and taking out Cassidy. They go on the floor, the Bucks and Cole, then powerbomb to Beretta on the edge of the ring apron. He just comes back from surgery, so let's take him out again. Brilliant move there. Back in the ring, super kicked Cassidy. Show goes to a split screen break in the middle there. Back from the break, Cassidy is double teamed by the Bucks for near fall. Cole comes back in with Cassidy and hits a running double super kick from the Bucks. Best friends trip them up in the Bucks. Cassidy then cradles Cole for near fall. Cassidy counters the Panama Sunrise attempt from Cole, and they get the hot tag to Trent Beretta. Trent at least being treated like something special since he's returning, although in a month no one will care. Beretta comes back and comes in House Fire, hits a half and half suplex on Nick Jackson. Then double clothesline Nick and Cole. Beretta then hits a senton on Cole, and his apron nails Fish with a spear on the floor. Diving splash on Nick gets Beretta near fall. Romano and Beretta then hit the double knee strike on Nick Jackson. They double team Nick Jackson, and then the best friends hit the half and half soul food combination on Cole. Taylor then hits a tope con hilo on Fish and Matt Jackson on the floor. Beretta then goes middle rope and for a move, but then gets ganked off the ropes by Nick Jackson. Hitting the neck against the top turnbuckle of the Bucks, and Cole hit triple team neck breaker on Beretta, and Fish comes in with the top rope splash for near fall. Then we go to Fish hitting a top rope Falcon Arrow on Beretta for near fall as well. Cassidy breaks up the pin attempt. Cassidy then sets up Orange Punch, but Cole cuts him off with a pump kick, and Romero hits that on Cole, and then hits a tope dive to the floor. Nick hits twisting plancha over Romero and Taylor, and Cassidy hits Orange Punch on Matt, sends him to the floor. Cassidy then hits a top rope springboard and senton into a pile of people on the floor. Notice we always go to the floor because, well, let's just pretend this is just a trampoline now, don't we? Anyway, back in the ring, Beretta hits Fish with the strong zero and holds him down for the pinfall. Anyway, so then this leads to a victory for Orange Cassidy's team. Dan Lambert cuts a promo in the ring with him in a year. Lambert trashes Tony Khan, calling him Two-Face. Lambert said Khan is giving title matches to undeserving EVPs, and started to trash Cody Rhodes, which brings Cody out, and anyway, Rhodes and Lambert take turns stealing the mic from each other. Cody attacked Men of the Year. Cody is quickly overwhelmed. Dustin Rhodes runs out saving his brother, but Lambert distracts Dustin, and soon both Rhodes brothers are down. Sammy Guevara finally runs out and hits a double jump cutter on Scorpio Sky. Follows with the Men of the Year. Guevara and Cody will fight for the TNT title on Christmas night episode of Rampage. Not a fan of that either. Quick promo for the TBS title tournament semifinal match from the remaining women involved. Ty Conti with Anna Jay defeating Penelope Ford with the Bunny in a submission match 520 in a feud that's gone on too long and I can't imagine anyone caring about. Conti then jumps forward before the bell hits a kick early on and Conti gets a half crab early. Bunny then helps Ford to get to the ropes for the break. Conti also gets a Jujigatami for another submission attempt, but Ford gets to the ropes. Bunny then distracts Conti when she locks on another submission. Ford catches Conti in a Dragon Sleeper. Ford then catches Conti with a handspring cutter and rolls her into the Cavat for another submission attempt. Conti comes back with a handspring cutter and then rolls into the Cravat again, and then hits a pump kick, countered into a Cazador attempt, dropping down. Conti then chicken wings Ford's arm with her leg and pulls her back, and Ford taps out. Conti won, at least that's a positive aspect of things. After the match, Bunny nails Conti with the brass knucks, and Anna Jay cleared house, and I guess this feud has to continue because, well, we don't really have much else that we care about doing. The Owen Hart Cup tournament, Excalibur announced that both men and women's tournaments will take place and that Dr. Martha Hart will be presenting the winners in May at the Double or Nothing pay-per-view. Basically looks like a single elimination tournament. Why are we plugging it in May, or the end in May now? People aren't going to remember that far. Rundown for the new matches for upcoming shows. Adam Cole, Orange Cassidy is added to Dynamite for this coming Wednesday. Hook versus Bear Bronson is added to Rampage, which will air next Saturday, which is Christmas night at 9 p.m. And the first match for the Battle of the Belts, January 8th, Dr. Britt Baker will defend against Riho in a match that poor Dr. Britt Baker. Anyway, main event, FaceTime promo. Mark Henry moderates. Kingston cuts off 2.0 guys from ever saying much and then tells Mark Henry that it's time to do his thing. It's time to fight. And then we go. 2.0 Daniel Garcia and the Acclaimed defeating Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz, and the Lucha Brothers with Alex Abrahantes. Kingston and his team jump the heels on the way to the ring, so they brawl around. Max Caster does not get to rap. Brawling around the ring before the match officially begins. Penta and Caster in the ring. Taz basically is one of the golden spots of this run. Excalibur, and then the Lucha Brothers are certainly over with the crowd. Caster takes a beating from Penta and Phoenix. Santana Ortiz hit a bunch of double team maneuvers on Anthony Bowens, and the show takes its last split screen commercial break. Back from the break, Santana hits a springboard moonsault on both Parker and Lee, and 2.0, and then they get the tag off to Penta. Penta hits a sling blades on both members of 2.0. Phoenix gets tag and hits a punt on Bowens, and then tornado on Garcia for a near fall, and then Kingston gets tag, gets all of everybody in there. Garcia gets nailed. Santana hits a piledriver on Garcia, and Kingston hits an exploder suplex on Bowens. Garcia then gets a roll-up on Kingston, holds it tight for a surprise win. Post-match, Bowens hits Kingston with the boombox. Jungle Boy makes his way out, and they play his music. Him coming out on the stage waiting for Jurassic Express. Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage run in from the crowd to attack the heels from behind. Wire Babyface is attacking from behind, chasing them off. Then Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus makes a point of giving the Lucha Brothers the belts back, teasing a match between them, which would be a nightmare because, well, I don't know. I can't imagine who's going to lead a match like that. Anyway, This is, for my money, the worst Dynamite since they started the show, but their fans like it, so I guess who cares about psychology? In any event, we'll be back with more right after this.